Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here, and this was a commission I got from Flair's Crimson Moon on DeviantArt, and she also has a live streaming account called LuLu Moon, and I'll put a link to that in the video description so that you guys can either check her out on DeviantArt or check her out on her live streams, because she does a lot of live streams, so you can go and chat with her and stuff. Anyway, LuLu Moon commissioned me to do this picture of Sailor Pluto for her, and yeah, I don't really know anything much about the Sailor Moon Scout people, because I only ever got up to Sailor Mercury appearing when I watched the anime. So I tried to find the episode that this character is introduced in, and I looked it up, and it said that she appears in episode 69 of the English dub. So I looked that up, and clearly it was the wrong episode I clicked on, and it was really weird because it was like Sailor Moon sounded like a dude in the episode, and then there was this little talking alicorn thing, so it was like, okay, Sailor Moon characters have apparently gone to Equestria and met up with My Little Pony people. So that was I don't know why I was kind of really shocked and surprised that there'd be like a talking unicorn horse Pegasus creature in Sailor Moon, because I mean they've got talking cats, so it's not a giant leap to think that they'd have a talking horse Pegasus unicorn. I don't know, it just, for some reason it threw me. I was like, okay, that's interesting. But anyway, this was Sailor Pluto, and I kind of struggled a little bit with the hair because I hate greens. I'm not a big fan of greens. I prefer my Copic greens, which is why I'm doing them in Copic. So I usually start off with my Letraset green. I have this really nice green that was in this limited edition set that I bought back in like 2012, and I love it. It's a really good green, and I always use that as like the base colour whenever I'm doing like any greens, and then I end up like layering Copics on top of that Letraset base layer. And yeah, I went really mental back in 2012 because I was like, oh my god, it's a limited edition green, it'll run out. And so I actually ended up buying like 3 of this limited edition green. And of course I had to get it in the sets as well, because you couldn't buy it individually, which was really stupid. So yeah, I have this limited edition green, which is like one of my favourite Letraset greens. But anyway, it's really interesting. I always find that I always do the skin first, because I really like colouring skin. It's like the most like relaxing part of the picture, I always find, is the skin. So after I do the skin and then I finish the picture, it then never looks like as dark as it did in the beginning. So that's something I've noticed. I don't know if it's just because, I don't know, Letraset skin tones are lighter than the Copic ones, maybe? I don't know. I've never been able to get the hang of Copic skin tones though, so I always use my Letraset for skins, because I do like my Letraset skins. And yeah, so I had to look up a couple of references, because like the first reference I looked up, she had purple eyes in the reference, and I was like, does she actually have purple eyes? Because this doesn't look like an official reference picture. This looks like a fan arty picture. So I went searching, and I found like a whole bunch of other referencey pictures, and found out that her eyes are more of a browny red. So I'm not sure they're quite as red as they should be. But yeah, so now I'm doing her top, and yeah, I always like shading with purple, just because I feel it's more fun than grey. So I always go over my purple with grey, and then I just think it makes it look a bit better. And oh, I wasn't sure on this staff thing as well. I had to look up a couple of reference pictures for that. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, hang on, isn't that the Keyblade thing that Sora has in Kingdom Hearts? Because it kind of looks a bit like the Keyblade from that game. I never actually finished playing that game. One day. And I know the hair isn't actually dark enough. Like Sailor Pluto actually has like really, really, really dark green hair, and I don't have, like, greens only go up to like a certain darkness. I think I used G85 or something. Did I? No, I didn't use G85. I used G29 for like the darkest bit of the hair, and then I grabbed a a Letraset marker called Holly, which is even darker than G29. And yeah, that's as dark as I could really get it. I didn't want it to be like super, super dark, because then, of course, it's just going to be like, you wouldn't see any of the highlights and it would be boring and it would look like a on the page. So anyway, this is me just adding in my chalk pastel background. Yeah, thanks for watching. I really hope you like your commission, LuLu Moon, and I hope you guys all go and check her out on DeviantArt and her live streaming account. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!